Alright guys, I'm waiting here for the server to start. Come on. Just waiting for it to start now. Here we go. Brand new season. I am starting in Gondor. Oh, we're crowded. We're not even full. Okay. So this should be interesting. Okay, come on. Hurry up and load. You're killing me. Full minute to load. Okay. Now let's get started. So first thing I'm always going to do is immediately start building before anything else. I'm going to build a junk army to take level 1 tiles just to progress the server. Come on. Oh yeah, I gotta do that first. And don't forget to set the skills on that. Come on. Okay. Now let's check. Nobody has made the fellowship yet. Oh, I might as well go all the way. Yeah, the first few minutes is all just building. Building, building, building. I'll leave a couple of those because I want to grab a couple more level 1 tiles. Thank you. Let's see if they've started one yet. There we go. Oops, wrong button. Say hi. Ugh. I hate when I hit the wrong button. Okay. Now we can collect some of these. And one thing I will always do when I'm starting out is I will, when I'm building, I'll give it a couple seconds before I hit the time control button, just so people have a chance to hit the help button, because that will help them for the store. Okay. Always want to make sure you have enough size room inside of your storage. So I grabbed those 3 level 1 tiles just to advance the first couple chapters. Hey Grim, thank you for stopping by and saying hi before bed. I mean, it's 1 a.m. here for me. I should be going to bed, but it's season start. You guys know how that goes. I hate red dots. Okay. Now back to building. Did I do that one already? Yes. You're not going to want to waste resources on buildings that are not important for the chapter progressions. Where are you at, Grim? Nebraska? If I guess that right, I'm going to shit myself. Okay. Gave it a few seconds. One thing I forgot to do was donate right away. And we don't have one open yet. Tennessee. I actually almost said Kentucky, to be honest with you. But I couldn't remember if they were East Coast or mountain. What am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 tiles, a couple level 2 tiles, just because, but I will not take anything bigger than a level 2 without that third army. Quick equip. I had relatives that actually lived in Knoxville. My great grandmother just died. Actually, no, it was just my regular grandmother. She just died at the beginning of the year. She lived out in Knoxville. I remember when I was a kid, I grew up in Ohio, I used to go to Pigeon Forge a lot. I shouldn't say a lot, every other year or so. That was fun. I loved that town. Of course, for us kids, just to get to go around, play mini golf and go karts and stuff like that. Okay. How many do I need? 2. And always remember, make sure you get 1 tile of every size, because that first occupation bonus is huge early game. Get a couple likes. Okay, let's go back to getting buildings. gun door. Okay. That's almost done. This will be done. Yeah, I think it's barracks 6. Nope, it's barracks 5. Awesome. Bink, bink. Okay. So, now here's where the tricky part comes in. Now that I have 3 commanders in my army, first thing I'm going to do is build the army for my main. Reason for that is right now they are sitting full stamina, which is not good. So, come here, Frodo. Okay. Do I see Saruman? Yep. And then Frodo. Come on. There he is. Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't as close as I'd like to. I only, I probably only seen her a handful of times in my life. Um, kind of my mother's biological father, who wasn't in the picture much. Make sure you always do the skills too, and that you have gear on your people. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Having those memories does help. Like I said, it wasn't close because they were distant, but a couple times that I did get to see them, definitely fond memories. Can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one first for early game. Okay, and Frodo. Well, go ahead and head to bed, Grimwald, and I'm sure I will see you tomorrow in the other server. Okay, they are the 10s. Who are the 6s? The bowmen? Yep. So now that I have 3, I'm going to start doing a couple mobs. Going to do about 3 mobs with my main army. Then I'm going to pull them back in, and then I'm going to grab another team and start doing tiles. I don't even remember what. He's still, I think, respect 1, right? Yeah. Okay. Hope it's a good day at work, though. Don't work too hard. So if you remember, this is the one that I took the level 1 tiles on. So it's nobody that I'm worried about. All junk commanders. I'm just going to take some 2s just to get some um, resources coming in. And then plus to advance that. Okay, I need to start buildings. Okay, did a level 6. Now let's do a level 10. And can anybody guess what my second quarters is going to be? Dwarves. I love dwarves. Plus, I can get ranged units right away. Okay. Okay. Nothing going on there. Where is some level 2 iron? All the way over here? Okay, here's some. I mean, I already have them built, so the only reason I'm still using them. I got. So, like I said, I'm doing a couple mobs with the main. I'm just grabbing tiles with the other one. Let me speed this up. Give that a minute. And this is where I'm actually going to start training some ranged units. I don't want to do a full load because I will be upgrading the conscription post before then, which will give me added speed. Okay. Is the next boost open yet? Okay. Oh, I hate red dots. I swear the red dots are what slow me down. Oh, I'm almost to my 100th Matham open for another invite. I need Sauron. Where are we at? 43, 43. Some people are going to just spend their time inside of the build thing, but if you do that, you're missing out on people moving. They're standing still for a time, which isn't good. Also, you're forgetting to collect these, which give you resources. Okay. I think that's. Oh. Claim. Yep, give me more tiles, give me more resources. Okay. Okay, so he's done 3 mobs now. He is going to sit for a bit. See, he did 1 level 6 and then 2 10s, and he's a level 8 already. Because remember, with your main army, you are not touching any tiles for quite a while. Until he's at least level 20. And you're going to get filled up. start something else. I have enough. I don't have to worry about recuperation really right now. But I am going to get part of my B team up and running. Does anybody else have this ever happen to them where this menu freezes and you can't scan through it unless you go out of it? Mine does that both on my tablet and on here once in a while. I'll tell you what, guys, it's hard remembering what commanders I'm using on which account. Shadows there. On this one, who else? I don't know, but we're going to use him because he's great early game. And then I gotta put their skill points in. Build. He's full now. Have him take this. Because remember, he's just the useless one. And you want to swap gear from your main to your B team or C team or D team, whichever one you're using. I'm okay with this gear because I don't have a good set of physical damage dealer because I'm choosing to go all in on using Saruman as my fourth this season. But I needed one set at least with for a physical damage dealer. Okay, I'm just gonna use that. So the B team's set to do a couple mobs. And as you probably notice, I did not switch gear on this army because it's only going to be doing level 2s. I'm not worried about it. Actually, he's going to do a couple level 3s. See, I hate the graphics on the blue stacks because what is this? You know, it's hard to tell, just like I can't see road tiles. Let's check on the map where we are. Wow. Wow. Did the YouTuber get screwed or what? That's gonna suck. Wow. Okay, let me go train more ranged because with the way that I play, I need ranged. Wow. Did I get screwed or what? Okay. Another thing you're going to want to do after you get your market is you are going to want to trade in gear because you want to level this up. I need silver ignits. So I got 8 people in here and nobody's talking. Why is that? So I have it set to only do purple and blue. And as you can tell, I am not getting that much. But it is what it is. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. You can never have enough of those. I'm going to buy a bunch of these and a bunch of these. So I am level 10. That's where I'm going to be for a while. Did the fellowship level up? I'm thinking it did. No. Level 3. Okay. Nope, you're going to go straight to the 10s. And this army's going to go for a level 3. Which I know I'm going to lose a little bit of troops, but that's okay. Because I'm actually taking the time to build some range for myself. Upgrade any quarter level 3. I believe it's already being done. Yep. Which normally I would say don't waste the resources, but I want to get this to level 4 because I want those. Time control. I'm going to do this to level 5. Okay. You know, one thing I'm happy about is this cluster right here, because that's going to come in handy tomorrow. Well, even probably later today when I take this, that's going to be a workshop. And all the tiles touching it are going to be there. Occupy 2 land tiles of level 4 and above. Okay. I'm actually going to take this team up a little bit. Seafarers right here. So out of the people watching, who's in this server? Who's just friends from one of the Discord servers? What's going on? 25 stove. Okay. I need a little bit more stone than that though. This team will not take a level 4 tile though. Because I'm not trying to get that many losses. I am going to use up the rest of its stamina. See, I'm not taking big losses. It looks big because they're leveling up, and when I click on them, you see all that blank. here. You know what? There was a level 12 somewhere. And that's where Boromir's going. And then I'm probably going to take one level 4 tile with... Oh, it's 2 land tiles. Damn. I'm going to put 1 point in here. Put 1 point in here. And finish this off. This is one of those skills that is great. Incursion can activate this skill immediately after the battle begins. So he's the first to act. So he's doing a big chunk of damage right away. And then he gains initiative in the next round too. So that's why I say he is a very good farmer. Say goodbye to that team now. Let's see here. Radagast. Who else? I think I want a double healer. Aragon. That's what I'm gonna do. Because they are gonna be farming for a while. Oh, I'm still waiting for that 25. Okay, okay. See, that's the thing with early game. It's just a lot of being tedious. I want the early round damage. Generally, you build him with Andro first, but because we're early, I want that early round damage. That's 1 round earlier. I want some heal, and I want some defense. Oh, you're gonna get Falcons. Actually, no, you're gonna get Gandalf the Greys. And then Aragon is going to get... He's using that. He's using that, so he gets Gimli's. So, this is going to be my farming team for a little bit on tiles. But I'm going to go do a couple mobs first just to get her a level or 2 up. Okay, what level are these guys? How close are they? 2600. I hate when I go to click and it's already gone. Okay, he gets 4,000 from them. How much does he get from the level 10s? 2,200, so he's gonna do another level 12 if I can find one close. That's not close. That's not close. Yeah, that ain't happening. Not this early. There was a level 10 down there. And there's 2 over here. axe throwers going. While I'm waiting for this, I like to go in here when I have march times and just start plugging away at. Oh, why wasn't I using Dane? Just plugging away at these skills. Again, I want early damage. Him, I don't have to worry about. Sauron is horrible, and I repeat, horrible at PvE. So once I get somebody up quite a ways, um, to at least like level 35, then I'll XP swap. Okay. Did a few. Are these marches done? Did you do a 10 right away? Nope, 6. That one's going to be for. These are all level 6s. I don't want level 6s. God, I hate where I spawned. This is absolutely horrible. I probably should have saved that because this door won't get unlocked for a little bit. Wow, we already got 41 guys in here. Don't forget to start this. Your ring research. It's kind of cool that it stays with you. Okay. They definitely need to be reinforced. He's going to get reinforced because he's going to take 2 level 4s really quick so I can pass the chapter. Hey Oski, thank you very much. Of course, our server just kind of started heating up today since the spawn pass is opened. So it's been kind of fun over there. I actually got to farm a little bit. And now you see the size of my old main account. Free to play. You know, mixing gold and purple, 3 and 4 stars on the gold gear. That's me. Okay. I appreciate it, sir, because those are going to be very important spots. Because that blocks off one path one way and gives us defense if all hell breaks loose the other way. I love Boromir. He is such a great I think he is the best epic commander. Four iron around here. Nope. Not that I see. Oski is in pack where the Big Al Reaper account is. For those that are wondering what he's talking about. Set a couple pins for people to follow right before I signed off there for the night so that I could come here and spend the day here grinding. Thank you, Stone. I messed up by doing this one. Because what I should have done was gone here and just click reconstruct and put the dwarves in there. That way this upgrade cost is a lot cheaper. See the difference? You know what? That's what I'm going to do anyways right now. Even though I wasted the resources and messed up. Yay. Okay. Really? That's a lot more losses than I was expecting. So, while that's going on, I'm just leveling them up so they can start taking tiles. While that's going on, take a team, and I thoroughly believe in this. You take a team, I don't care who it is, anybody, and you start doing level 6 mobs. You should always have somebody sweeping level 6 mobs. The reason for that is because of the tips. Yeah, I can't believe I totally messed up and wasted 20k worth of stone or 15k worth of stone, whatever it was. But it is what it is. Okay. I don't even remember which one's the best for him. Screw it. We're gonna go into this one. Yours is gonna be heal, and Tree Beards is gonna be this one, attack and defense. It's level 6s. He might take losses for the first one or two, but that's it. Hey Angus, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just beating myself up because I'm stupid. I made a mistake. I should have transferred to the dwarves right away. Instead, I wasted a bunch of stone. So, yeah, that's what happened. Did I already get a mob tip? Yay! That will come in handy it's almost 2 a.m. here. But I love the grind, so I sit here and I will always grind out the first day. Please tell me I have enough. Yes, okay. 1 minute. Oh, main hall 4. Although I am almost out of a drink. I'm gonna have to get up in a minute. Yes, I can, Dorian. Even though I know you're not watching the stream. Um, this is one of our players, newer players. He asked me for help yesterday, but when he was on, I wasn't, and vice versa. So, I still can't believe they took that much damage. So if he sends that to me, I will be able to do the troops. This is, I will show people how to get to there. This is a very cool tool that they integrated into the game. So if you go to the commander's interface, and then it doesn't matter which commander, just click walkthrough. Click on recommended lineup. And then down here, ask for help. And you can put it in your fellowship chat, or you can send it to somebody privately. And hopefully if that translated okay, he will do that, and I will be able to show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if you're saying that as a joke or not, Oski, but I will always look at anybody and everybody's um, army to see if I can do something to improve it or recommend something. Because you'd be surprised how many whales I've found things for. And it could be just something small, something you overlooked. But if you send it to me, if you build it, they will come. If you send it, I will stare at it. Oh, come on. I hate red dots. Gotta get rid of them. I gotta do something about this graphics on this blue stacks. Drives me nuts. The tiles and the road tiles mostly. Okay. Go do this. He needs to do a couple level 10 mobs, and then he's going to start taking tiles. I appreciate that, Angus. Yeah, I stay out of world chat most of the time. I don't even always say that I'm on live in the world chat. Oski, one, you're a teammate, but two, no matter what, you are not a bother. I love doing this stuff. I genuinely love helping people and I love doing this stuff. So he went in and did that commander interface thing that I was talking about, and as you see, it sends me all of his commanders and what respect level they are. It will not send the gear. Nothing really good happens in world chat. Usually, it's a lot of people crying or people trying to troll people. Okay, and there we go. Okay, let me get out of this and go back in into it. So he needs a tank. He needs a support, and then I'm going to say that. I'm going to say Dwalin because Gimli's R3, so they have the same skills opened up, but Dwalin's going to have um, a little bit extra skill points, and also gets the boost to the stats. Damn, he's already got Spearman. Go him. Something like that. Boromir. Faramir is really good early game. He needs a second damage dealer and he needs another support. I don't know who I want to go for that support. I hate that I'm gonna. No. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be Eowyn. And then it's going to be Gimli. And then I can also enter in the skill points when I'm doing this for people. Of course, this probably isn't the right time to be doing all this, but I wanted to show people. The thing with Eowyn, she is a great, well, not great, but she's a good support commander. Um, but this skill, once she gets to level 10, it affects any physique type. Where it starts out as medium units, this is mounted units. So once he gets that leveled up once, he's fine. Um, Back to you, Oski. I absolutely will help you. I can't say that it's gonna be necessarily in the next couple hours though. It'll probably be in towards the evening. He beat me to tier 2 troops. That's right. I bet I'm sitting better on stamina than him though. Of course, I can't tell you how many people that I do this for that don't even know that it does show the skills. Okay. That's who he's going to have to use. I mean, that's probably the best he's got right now. And as you guys saw, it's not like I rushed through it. I mean, some of it I did fast, but that's because I have done quite a few of them. Probably going to do two more with him, and then he'll start doing tiles. He's going to just do level 6 mobs. Uh-oh. This is very bad. When you get red, it is not good. Okay. Now that's done. Want that to start building because I can't wait till I get my shield bearers. I'm gonna build some more axe throwers. What do you mean? What's the mic doing? Is it rubbing against? Sound like it's rubbing against something? Because if that's the case, that might have been my scruff. And hi, by the way, shots. And then let me know if it sounds better now, because like I said, it might have been rubbing against my scruff. My goatee, I haven't shaved in a couple days. Okay, who's what and where? Still bugging for me. Does it sound like it's rubbing against something, or everything's coming out very muffled? ASCII commander interface, walkthrough, recommended lineup, and then down here in the bottom left corner, ask for help. And then you send it private to me. Whatever you do, don't put it in like world chat on accident, because you will get trolled something fierce. I can only imagine that happening. Okay. So again, this Treebeard army is not doing anything but level 6 mobs. I don't care about the XP, that it's small. I care that it's not taking any losses. It's going to get me some mob tips that are going to be worth resources. At the end of day 2, those mob tips will also give you XP, not just resources. Okay. Go back home so you can start doing tiles. And I am going to put good gear on you now. Yeah, and that ask for a help only works if you are in the same server or if you are in bag end. You can't send it across different servers. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be grinding this out probably for 3 hours or so, and then I'm going to sleep for a couple hours, and then probably hop back on here, and then I'll check in with the pack to see how that's going. Build some troops, you know, that happy horse stuff. Make sure my forts are all in the right places. Make sure no one let me die. Okay, build. Another good thing about the ring is that now it will. Oh yeah, I gotta drop this first. You can start gathering off of your alliances, your fellowships, tiles. So the bigger guys will get tiles really quick. I bet you. Are we an hour into this already? I bet you people already have eights. First occupation. See, right there. People already have eights. But another thing is, this is not a race. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I could have just been focusing on my main doing the mobs, but I'm also going to be doing regular tiles. I'm going to have more people leveled up. I am going to have better stamina conservation at about the 3 hour, 4 hour mark to where I can just start doing big tiles. To where some of the people taking the big tiles now are starting to hurt on stamina for their main. So he is going to start doing tiles until he's empty, as high as I can get him. Then I'm going to pull out the main three again to do some more mobs. Okay. First, let's go in here. Okay, so he's doing complete healing. Do I have? Yes, I do. I'm going to match set effects there, just so that it helps. I'm going to give her this to give her more focus. And Aragon is going. Yeah, that's a lot better. It's going to get that. And that, so he can do some damage. I can't believe it's been an hour already. Okay, that's almost done. I'll be able to speed up things very shortly. Can I speed up and start making? No, 6 minutes. One good thing about the mobs, the level 12. Did I just hit? Yeah, that's level 4 tile. Okay, what was. Okay, a little bit of loss, but that's okay. I'm gonna take loss at this point because I'm gonna be rushing a little bit to get through the chapters. And I will start scanning tiles at level 5s. Well, that's not too bad actually. Haragon hurts though. Don't know why. Okay, they're all probably going to be about the same. What I really want is to be making shield barrier shield bearers now. Okay, that's about a minute. That should be what's left on here. Oh, nope. Yay! I can make shield bearers now. That makes me happy. Where am I at? Let me do this one more time. See, I will not level up these unless it's required for the chapter. I will do the stone sometimes because you do have a lot of extra wood and iron for a while. They're going to be level 15s, probably probably three more level 4s. So how much do the level 4s give? 4,000. Okay, so they got a few to go. And I have messages. If you're watching, give me just a second. Let me get him marching. Okay. Highlight of the East. I'm glad you're watching. You should have said hi in here. Yeah, this is the first day, Angus. I've been here for a little bit over. I had started the server, so an hour and 9 minutes. Okay. So, like I said, after I get some resources, I will go back to using my main to farm. Well, I shouldn't say farm, but to do mobs to level them up because your main should not touch a tile until it's at least level 20. Because let's see, that's the wrong one, but hey, let's help a friend. Where is Frodo? Where is his stamina is what I'm worried about. These guys I took down 90. Frodo. Okay, I still got half an hour, 35 minutes until he's full of stamina again. But by the time he gets there, I'm going to have some axe throwers. I'll probably still be using T1s on Frodo, but the other guys will have axe throwers, which will help mitigate some of the losses. Radagast is not for PvP. He is good for healing on his tiles. That's about it. Okay, so there he's done those. Let's hit some fives. See how he does against those. He has 7 more moves on him. I'm going to need him to take out a couple, at least one level 6 tile before he's done with his stamina. Thank you. See, another reason why I take my time and go about it this way instead of just straight farming my main army right away is because I want those axe throwers. I want the melee range so that I'm using Frodo's ability to tank in his favor. That way I can go to the higher, go up a level on mobs sooner than I would if I was running all melee units because I would be taking more losses with the other two commanders because they would be melee units. There's a level 6. But I definitely want Radagast, that team, to be level 15 before I hit a 6. And when I hit a 6, I am going to scan tiles. But this is all you do, just grind it out. They are level 15 now, right? Yep. Just grind it out. Do a couple mobs, 2 or 3 mobs. Start doing tiles with an army. Take the tiles that don't cause you many losses. And then switch out and do another team. You can't go on elves, so you can go there. Go there. And you know what? I want to put this on him just because to help against his losses. Okay. This I probably should have done first because that extra conscription queue could come in handy when I'm trying to get the axe throwers built up a little bit. Already filled him up. Now let's go find a level 6 tile. This is hard to do. I like hitting counters. Because I'm using small units, I want to hit a troll, but I also want commanders that don't have much damage on them. Okay, so like here, Denethor. his skills don't line up. His heal medium units, trolls are large units. So that's one useless commander. Now here he's going to use his damage skill. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of attack. He does have a damage weapon. Same thing here. So, I mean, the tile's doable, but I'd rather have less. But I am going to pin it for later. No, I'm not. I'm just going to take it now. Hit it and hope for the best. Because I really need to go fill my drink up here in a second. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if he draws, I am... If he draws, I am going to run and get a drink. And I want to make some more axe throwers. Come on. Hit it and hope for the best is your motto too. I'm talking about the game here. Okay? I'm not talking about some of these women that you talk to. So remember, this army is not doing anything but level 6s, so I'm not worried about the gear. Minimal losses, trying to get resource tips. I don't know, Galadriel looks like she could really handle one. That did not look good. Yeah, he was not ready. I should have kept looking. Okay, but he drew. I'm going to go get a drink, guys. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back. So, speaking of Galadriel and the sword and everything, when's the next season of Rings of Power supposed to come out? Because I think I heard that there was going to be one more season, but that was going to be the final season. Does anybody know? Because I'm in here. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, that's the original draw. I thought it drew again. So he definitely needs a couple more levels before I start going for those sixes. That's right, I need more fives anyways. Ooh, Ori. Ori's great to hit on a tile. But Dwalin and Farum are going to hurt. Next year, you think? Hopefully it's the beginning of the year. I actually am enjoying that show. Oh, there's another tip from the mob. That's a 12. Here's a 6. A lot of people will not do the farming on the level 6 mobs because they're lazy. My whole approach to this is not being lazy. How much more stamina does he got? Oh, okay. 4 more tiles. I'll just take 4 level 5s. And then I will start farming mobs with my main. See, this is the issue right here, is stone. But as you can see here, I'm almost full on grain. So when you're doing skills early, early round damage, early round buffs, things like that, because most of these fights are not going to go past the first couple rounds. Yeah, it's definitely not the same as the other ones, but I still like it. I kind of try to, when I'm watching it, I try to make sure I'm thinking of it as an individual series. Because it's hard for other things to live up to something like that. Because at the time that Lord of the Rings was made, that was definitely a masterpiece in comparison to the other things that were coming out. Hey, there's a level 6. Look at that. I lost 23 supply, but that level 6 tile kicked my butt because I was stupid. And I said I should save it for later, and I didn't. Okay. I should probably have pulled them back so that they had their helmets on. The different dimensions, like, I don't know. I think a little bit about different dimensions is cool, but I think they've gotten a little bit too carried away. Like, well, which one was it? Was it the Wanda one? That was all weird. And Doctor Strange. No, it was Doctor Strange when he went to the different dimension and they tried to lock him up because they were afraid he was going to destroy their world. Okay, let me get these level 6 on here. I don't care about 2s, 3s, or 4s anymore. I have like no level 6s by me. Now I'm gonna be smart and hit a good tile for what I am. Then playing that the Big Al Reaper account has kind of messed with me a little bit because I gotta humble myself and bring uh, my mindset back down to free to play for this account. I am drinking iced tea. Am I drinking that loud? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, just stand alone. Ooh, oh, nope, not on that one. I just drink iced tea. Iced tea all day long. I very rarely drink anything else. But I also drink like a gallon to a gallon and a half of iced tea every day because of the meds I'm on. At least I got a lot of level 8 tiles around me. Um, the meds that I'm on, they give me dry mouth real bad. Jeez, I don't have many level 6s around me. And this part gets very time consuming. See this? All three of them have damage skills. There's no way I'm touching that tile. Same there. Okay, same thing. I can get one because it takes 5 seconds. I can get one scanning while I'm reading the other. Ooh, perfect. This is what I'm hitting. Because Falcon is just going to heal himself. No big deal. That's no damage output. Or he's going to just give focus to him and one other. He does have a damage skill. But 1 out of 3, I'll take it. That was this tile, right? Yep. So watch the difference between that tile and the one I hit before. And I kind of skipped through a lot of these because I'm just used to seeing the commanders. So I know if it's going to be good for me or not. Kamal hits hard on tiles too. Ori, but Haragon and Legolas. Here's one. Okay, well, it looks like I'm just going to hit that level 6. And then a couple more level 5s. I think 1 or 2 more level 5s with Radagast army, and then that's it for them. Do I have another mob farmer over here? I hope not. And Is it time to make more? Yes. I don't remember how long the march was. Oh, let's see. I'm going to level this up again. Let people hit help. So, and that's another thing, people. It depends on your play style, the size of your account, which troops you should use. Me, I love dwarves because immediately I have a ranged unit and a melee unit. Um, that's one reason. Two, they are beefy. They have more hit points and defense than their counterparts. When you go and look at all the different types, I can't go look at the list now. Really? Oh well. It just comes down to your playstyle. I don't remember what the Morgul Arbalists um, T1 or T2 are called. But of course, I also don't know if that's going to translate. It's one thing with these games, as much they tend to make simple, um, simple translators, but they don't ever really go back and do anything updating on them or anything like that because they figure just people will figure it out or do a workaround on trying to help people or communicate. Okay, so it's been long enough in the server. Yeah, this no, this is perfect spot for a workshop. This right here, underneath here is a level 9 stone tile, and then all these tiles are tiles that can be yield boosted. So I'm going to have 8 tiles around it feeding that one. And then over here, I'd place one here because then this one doesn't do it. But I'll have one, two, three, four feeding it that I can yield boost. I'll make this a um, probably make this tile a workshop, and then I got 6 feet in that one, and then possibly up here I can make another one. I'd have to use my tablet though to see get better definition on the tiles. But the workshops aren't the problem. It's my range. More 2/3 of my range is in the water. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build a fort. And usually I don't build a fort the first day, or I'll try to grab a ruins at the end of the first day, but that's it. Okay. And I'm starting to get to the point where I'm spending a little bit more resources than I want to on troops. 2, 3, and then they should all be done about the same time. Okay. Bring him back. I am glad you said something though, later the East, about my drinking. Um, I have a hard time remembering to turn off the mic for a minute while I'm taking a drink. It's one of those things I just take advantage. Okay, you see how I almost completely killed it and I took less losses? Still took a lot more losses than I like, but it has to do with with the commanders I'm using. See, because he went 930 down to 390, and with the better units or better defenders, I lost almost half, less than half of what I did, almost. So, but I gotta wait for the damn draw, and they are level 17 already. And I am just going to use up the rest of their stamina really quick on 2 level 5s afterwards, so I can get to farming with my main, because they are just about full on stamina. Yeah, see, they're going to be full in 5 minutes, because you get 1 point of stamina for every 3 minutes. You never seen what before? I got one, two, three. 3 tips so far from the mobs. Okay. Well, so, how about you guys do me a favor? If you have not hit like already, please hit like for me. Oh, half your. Yeah, I get it all the time. Um, in Rohan, I spawned right right about here. Yeah, right about there. So I was missing a bunch here, and then even the end of the circle here. Or where was it? It was Linden last season, and I forget where I spawned, but I spawned and like half was a mountain range. Yeah, it's very rare. Once in a while I get a good spawn, but not really. And it sucks because I'm one of the first people usually to log on when the server starts. So you'd think they'd give better spots to the people that first sign on, and the people that wait later just unfortunately would get screwed. You'd think. Come on, come on, come on. I hate waiting for draws this early. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to check who was in. Let's see. Hand team. Mace. Okay. Grand. I'm wondering. That must be 1T. It's got to be 1T. Yeah, that is. Okay. We got Apes and Snap and Star and Linden. We have a Star, King, and Unit in Ruin. We have Raw and Elder in Lothlorien. Erebor, Warg, Wham, and Guardians and Wharf. Okay. We have, let's see. Yep, those are the big teams. And then you got Bath and Rohan with Hunt. Okay. So there's a couple big teams on here. So we'll see. Okay, now we gotta start checking. Is there anybody from Mace that has one yet? No. Oh, man. Okay, somebody from Mace has got to get one quick. So we can start sending somebody to start gathering resources. It is very important to start using your AP as soon as possible. Okay, he's going to go for these and then be done with it. Let me get the main team built. Yeah, militiamen are just going to be pretty much used for mobs. So, and then Sauron's going to be my fourth in my army. I better keep up with the shield bearers. Because they have some of my gear. Yep. Probably should be looking for stone tiles to grab first, but that's alright. Oops. Come here. I'm looking forward to this season with Mason Gron. A little bit different outlooks. A couple of the players have moved on. One to look up different ventures. A couple of them are going to be missed very highly. I know Sinead, 9X, Fangs, Alutka, they moved on. They're gonna try to do something else, but they will be missed. And I met Sinead and 9X in real life. Two great people, and they even got me a Big Al's Big Tips, a coffee mug with the Grand Mace logo on it, which is sitting here on my desk. Hi, Matthias. How you doing today? Okay. Gotta switch gear and start farming mobs with my main team, because they just refilled on their stamina. Okay. Noldor. He's got his, and then yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna regret having Saruman as my damage dealer instead of Dane, but we shall see. Oh wow, I got 25 showing up already. Okay. Do I got any 12s around here? I know I could search, but no. Okay. I don't know if I put a picture of my coffee mug out on the channel. If not, I'll take pictures. I'll take a look and see if there's a post with it. Because it's a pretty cool coffee mug. I was very happy with it. It was a gift, like I said, from Sinead and 9X. Very nice of them. Okay, next group. Kind of want to do this right. I'll put her because she'll get there. And then Dwalin. You got a Palantir? That's awesome. It's such a good feeling getting a Palantir. What set effect did you get? I mean, honestly, when it comes to a Palantir, it doesn't even matter. You're happy no matter what it is. But yeah, this account's only gotten one Palantir. But the Big Al Winter, the one that's only had 4 seasons, has um, 2 or 3. It's ridiculous. But I did get a tip from one of the guys that I help with their gear. Bar Hall gave me a very nice tip. He put it onto this account so that I can buy something on this account. So that was very nice of him, and it's very much appreciated. Okay, I'm just going to do the quick equip because it doesn't matter. Okay. Wait, are you level 10 yet? They need 2100. How much XP is from the level 10s? 2200, perfect. They'll do that. And then they'll go home, get their armor on. You gotta be shitting me. Yeah, that's not happening. I am not marching that far. I will take the extra losses just so that I don't have to march half an hour. Because I wanted to get their armor on before I hit a level 12. But I'll just do probably 2 or 3 level 12s and then I'll move up to level 15s. Do a few of those and then move up. Come on. I know you're a hobbit with short legs, but come on, walk faster. Okay. Yeah, see? That's still not too bad. Okay, go home. And this is another thing that a lot of people are too lazy to do is go home to put gear on. But you have to. If you don't, you're going to take a lot of losses. Why is everything so far away? I hate my spawn. Okay, how much of a march are you? 25 minutes? Oh my god. Oh, hey, look, there's one. Bastard. Okay. You get the call. I think, yeah, Gandalf gets the Swan Helm, and he gets the call. I think. Yeah, that's the way it is. And Frodo still has his on. Okay. Fill them up. Are you kidding me? There is no 12 over here. Okay. Looks like I'm punching up again. So yeah, like I said, this is my grinding. I don't care about being first to occupy a tile because honestly that don't matter because I'm going to be in better position at the end of my day than most of the other players will be. Even a lot of the ones that were able to get those level 8s. Please tell me that's somewhat. Oh my god, that's not close. Oh man. But doesn't matter. Stone, first level 9 stone that is taken by the Fellowship does not matter. You send somebody, oh man, to go get it. You know what? But don't be stupid about it either. I am going to make just a couple horses just so that it cuts the march time down by like half. And then as soon as that horse is done, I'll put him on to Treebeard or whoever and send them on their merry way. My guess is going to be 2 hours march. Oh, an hour and a half. Okay. Let's see what the march would have been for Frodo. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Normally I will save those, but I'm going to need them. Okay, so he took a little bit of losses, but that's alright. Because I'm not going half an hour for a level 12 mob. So, another thing about Gandalf the Grey, if you have not seen my videos, healing is for PvE and dual blows, the Mithandril, is for PvP. And his wizard skill, his damage skills are for. You can put 1 point in there to take an enemy White Council away. Sure, that's not hurting nothing. Any more points in there than that, and it's a waste. The one with the white shield. White shield. Oh, this one, thick armor. Okay, it's usable. I mean, I don't know if you already have a match or not, but it's usable if need be. There's no 12s or 15s left, and there's no way I'm punching up to a level 20 yet. But I have no choice. I have to travel. See, I got a couple level 20s. I'm going to hit this only because I'm going to see if it will give 12 minutes. If it will give me a stone tip. Okay, that's for this. I can't increase yet. See, I'm almost out of stone. That's what hurts. Okay. Let's find some level 6 mobs. And after I send to hit a level 6 mob, I am going to go use the restroom. Because I have march times. Long march times. So, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Boy, if you have a nice voice, I'll tip you. Well, hi, Fireheart Queen. Nice to see you. Doesn't let me put links. When did they start this slow timer on World Chat? I figured if I put something into World Chat, they might actually get a conversation going. Kronos. Okay, if you're watching Kronos, I'll get you later. Hey, BNN. Yeah, no, I really don't. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Killer B, huh? So I am in a Discord channel for one of the star teams that's in this server. So, if any of the star players are on, let me know which one it is. If it's the team that's in Ruin or if it's the team that's in Linden. So, and again, this is the only tribute that I will level up that's not required by the chapters. Big Pho, how's it going? I'm just grinding out. Took some tiles. Now I'm trying to do some mobs with my main to level them up. Now you want to see something crappy. Hi Abraham Watkins. Sir C here. Okay. How crappy is my spawn? 2/3 of my range is water. Thank you, Angus. I will be here. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Be safe and have fun downtown. For people that don't know, Angus is a really great guy. Good to chat with. Show Commanders 2 or you not about that stream life. This is my was my main account. And I will show you my main. I have no issue with that. I have R10 Gandalf the Grey, and I didn't save the new gear this season. Well, I have Frodo R10, that's going to be his gear. Sauron's gear isn't saved either. I forgot to hit record on those. Damn it. But I'm going to be running Frodo, Gandalf the Grey, and R4 Sauron, and an R6 Saruman. Last season I had Dane in Saruman. If you watched any of my videos, I am all about on this account. It is mostly free to play. I am trying to find the game changing free to play army, which I believe I did last season, that free to play players can use and cause draws against whales because this account can draw against just about anybody in this game. There's only probably a handful of accounts that will beat me consistently without causing a draw with one hit. You got a lucky spawn in Linden, Abraham? I mean, I mean, unless you are right on the coast, it's hard to get a bad spawn. I mean, there's these areas over here with the mountains, but you guys generally have a lot of good area in Linden. I mean, especially if you're over in this area. Oh, these march times are killing me. And I gotta get my troops going because I'm all about melee and ranged units. Right in the center of Heirloom. I don't even remember which one Heirloom is. Is it this one? Yeah. So you're right here, huh? Good for you. And I'll scroll back down and zoom in just so you guys can see again how crappy my spawn is. And then it's not even all about just the water. Here, let me go back over here. So to get to this tile, or to get to this mob, it was like 26 minutes, I think it was. To get to this mob over here was 35 minutes. So I don't even have a great. I don't even the land that I do can see is not great because look, I got a river all the way up. Today is going to be a very long day for me in grinding. And this is what I'm liking right here. I got two of them right back to back. None of your big guys is near as best. Well, big guys will travel. A little left of me and I'm your neighbor, huh? What? Is this you right here? Come on, click on him. Sometimes we'll say the name. Hi there, buddy. Yeah, but I bet if we go to do the Heart of a Hero event to do the bosses, it's probably going to be like a half an hour march both ways. What level? They're 13s already? Okay. So I think with that and these two, it might be up to 15. Come on. There's 10s, 10s, 25. Where's their level 6 mob? Come on. There's a level 6. One thing that I've found out though, on the other server, is it amazes me. I think Arnor is the absolute best spawn. They have so many neutral camps in Arnor. They have Wozes, which are amazing. Let's see. In Arnor, they have Seafarers, they have Wozes, they have Spear Throwers and War Drummers. I think there's one or two Shire Protector camps um, that Arnor can get to in their spawn. They have these, which aren't any good anyways. But they have so many neutral camps, so many different kinds of units. Hold on, let me see. He level 15. He's level 15. Do they have? Oh, I gotta go home. This sucks. I have to go home so that I can put on the armor. don't forget, guys, hit that like button for me. It'd be really appreciated. Anything that gets me more recognition with YouTube is a good thing. So, there's a lot of new people in this season that I haven't played with before. Of course, there's quite a few that I do have, but my mission with my YouTube is to help the newer players so that they stop quitting because bigger teams end up mowing over them and there's nothing they can do. So they end up quitting. And if that keeps happening, our game will die. So, if you have any questions whatsoever on builds on, let me fill him up, on builds on gear, message me, I will help you. I don't care if you're friend or foe. I literally help everybody. We can talk in game, we can talk in Discord, depending on what you need help with. Depends on what's easier. Gear's usually easier in Discord. And I will even go about doing it through email if I have to. Sending screenshots through email, which I have done already. One of the guys on this server, Elvin, I helped him. Shit, I want to say it's probably been 3 seasons, 3 or 4 seasons ago when he started following me, and me and him messaged back and forth through email for a while. I ended up logging into his account and helping him fix his gear that way. But yeah, anybody needs help, feel free. Um, I am monetized now, so you can tip me on my videos or my live streams. One of the things that I'm going to do is the monetization just started 3 weeks ago. But once all that gets situated and I get the first pay from YouTube, I'm going to hold 2 drawings and I'm going to give back to the people that subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. I'll probably make a community post and have people that want to be entered in the drawing, and then I will, depending on how much money I make, I mean, I'm not expecting to make much, to be honest with you, but what I'll probably end up doing is buying 2 people this right here, the monthly bundle, 2200 gems and the 30 Mathams. So I figured that would be a nice way to give back to the community, help some of the free to play players, because I know just that little bit on a free to play account, if you have a little bit of luck with your Matham rolls, whether you use it in the Turbulence chest or the Arda chests, can make a big difference. Not to mention the gems to help you buy the half price tavern tips every day or the half price Matham. Okay. I guess I'm going to be trying a 20 now. I got the gear on. Okay. Because I am not marching another 15 minutes with them. Is this still... Kronos, buddy, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I just have to go through that later. So, Emru, me and him played, I don't know, at least 5 seasons on Toby. Does he have his history unlocked? No, he does not. But as you can see, Toby, he jumps around a little bit because he likes to take breaks, and he'll spend a couple weeks in bag end, and then we'll hop on with the team, and then try to get back with Toby or whatever. But we played a few seasons together in Toby. Very great, great player. Has a good account. Does very well. I expect he will be at the top of some of the towards the top of some of the leaderboards. Okay, that's not bad, except for the draw part. But you see, I'm getting a lot more XP from the mobs. That's why your main does not touch a tile until it's at least level 20. So, I am level 16s with my main, which is Frodo, Gandalf, and Saruman. Actually, they might make 17 after this draw if it gives 240. But, anyways, I got 210 stamina left. So, the great thing about that is mobs cost 10 stamina. That was one of the first things I did was I did 3 mobs with my main, and then I started doing some tiles so that they could recoup. And once they recouped that 30 and we're back at 300, then I pulled them out and started doing that again. But speaking of, oh, I don't have another march or another army I can set up. Okay, 9. Yeah, I can't make another army. Ooh. This is why these march times are killing me. Like, he's over here trying to do level 6s to get a couple levels, but for more importantly, get those mob tips. Do I get 240 experience for finishing off one commander? What do you guys think? Will I get to that level 17? So, Abraham Watkins, you are in Linden. Ape, Snap, Star. No, I don't think it's that one. I think it's the one in Rohan that I don't know. One of the discords I'm in. Emru wrote back. Let's see. Yes, I am. And this is a good. Okay. Thank you, Abraham. That's what I was curious of. If it was Linden Star or Ruin Star that I'm in the Discord. But this is definitely a small community. Everybody knows everybody. Big Al, you know the White. One of my very good friends, and that's actually who brought me over to pack with him with the Big Al Reaper account. We set up and made Dome a few seasons ago. Taught and trained a bunch of those guys. Did gear for them. They are a role play team. Okay. Guess what? They made level 17 with that. Just killing off that commander. Yay. And I'm not going to lie to you either, Abraham. It is hard to keep up with all the discords that I'm in because there's quite a few of them that have asked for gear help, or I'm helping some with commander guides, doing write ups and things for them. And then there's a couple of them that are just friends, ones that I've met throughout the, what, almost 4 years of playing. And then there's a couple that I just am a member of so that I can post my videos in their Discord. Did any 15 pop up? Nope. Come on. Show me a 6. There we go. Viscount. How's it going, man? Surprised to see you here, actually. Aren't you usually on at like 20 UTC? Ooh, how much longer until Treebeard gets there? Oh, it's still an hour. Okay, if I unfriend you, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of looking to hurry up and get rid of somebody that I don't think I've talked to in a while. Yeah, I don't think he plays anymore. Because that red dot and the 1 is killing me. I heard Kitsine is here as well. Key cleaner. Ooh, oh, I don't know who changed their name to that, but okay. Kitsune is another one from Toby. Wow, look at all these mobs over here. I'd be in heaven. Thank you for whoever's hearting me and giving me reactions. I appreciate it. Oh, I will mention in this stream, since this is a completely different time than I streamed last time, because I streamed at 19 UTC earlier from the other account. Um, I will not have any streams next Monday or Tuesday. I am going in for back surgery. I might have one Tuesday. I don't know. Just depends on how I feel. But I know I won't, for a fact that I won't on Monday. I probably won't be in the game at all Monday either. And if I am, it's just to train troops or make a fort or something. Okay, I need to do something. Just sitting here is killing me. Time control that. How much am I short? Oh, for those wondering, I messed up and I had gun door here and I was upgrading dwarves here instead of flopping them, because this upgrade cost is a lot more than your regular one. See, even the level 4 is half the price of what this going to level 4 is. So yeah, I messed up on stone. And now the chapters don't give me stone anymore either. And I don't want to trade yet. Screw it. And I'm only at level 10. And for those that don't realize, you have to upgrade your market because you get more items here. And the faster you do it, the better. Plus, it gives you different resource trade rate. And being free to play, it's hard to level up that quick. How much? I'm gonna just screw it. I'm just gonna buy everything I can right now. Okay, level 12. I needed 49,000. Okay. At least I can get my main hall going. But I am looking to do streams every week. I'm going to do one every week on this account, one every week on the Big Al Reaper account, no matter what, every week. And then I will probably do a season update video at the end of the week. If I do the live stream at the beginning, I'll do a season update minimum of doing a season update at the end of the week. And not to mention my commander guides and other tips and tricks that I like to post. Just like I was the first one, the original recuperation, right after it came out, I was the first one to figure out a loophole, a way around it. And I shared that with on my video, and then about 2 weeks later, the devs fixed that workaround, so it didn't work anymore. And then a couple guys figured out another one, and then I helped tweak that one to make it easier for people to do. Where am I at? I'm at 17. Am I halfway through? Oh yeah, okay. And I got 200. I am not hitting a 20 until I am at least level. Oh, hello. At least level 20. I am out of my range of my base. Just trying to find these level 6 mobs. How many of... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I got 4. Oh, brawlers give speed ups. Okay. That's not too bad. Those will come in handy. But I'd rather have the resources. So I've gotten 3 tips from doing mobs so far. Let's see. Translators on. But, oh, this is our team, yes. Of course. They listen to me. I told them to only do mobs with your A and B team if you're a little bit bigger. If you're small, just do mobs with your A team. You're in beep too? Nope. R15 Denethor. I remember when 2.0 first came out, Denethor was awesome. Well, I shouldn't say Denethor was awesome. The combination of like Denethor, Emerald, who else was it? I'm gonna have to look it up. Here, hit the 15 too. Um, Emerald, Denethor. I would throw Awen in there, but she wasn't in there. Emerald, Denethor. Who was it? Oh, Emerald, Denethor, Theoden. Who else was it? There was a fourth. Maybe it was Aemir. Aemor, however you pronounce it. Yeah, it had to have been him. Because Denethor and Emerald with their healing, you had the buff from Theoden, and Aemor had the buff as well for the Cavaliers, or for the cavalry. It was like a cheat code. You barely lost anything. And then they completely debuffed, nerfed healing, however you want to call it. It was horrible. I wouldn't say Imrahil is a good commander. I mean, I would say maybe decent, but I wouldn't say good. Um, he needs higher respect. I like Abraham. I like Aowen. I still, to this day, she is in my C team every season because in my C team I will use that just for mobs and tiles, and it's a cavalry army. Because if I'm doing mobs and tiles, I do not want to have to sit there and wait all day. So I actually like her. Yusuf, nice to see you. And you're from Ruin Star, okay? We were having a discussion earlier about which star was which because I am in one of the discords for a star group, which you guys are going to confuse the hell out of me this season. No, not damage support. I don't think she is viable as a damage dealer. Not unless you have her zenith levels. But at zenith levels against, you know, free to play players, even Ori could be great at zenith levels as a damage dealer. If you're a Kraken, I mean, but her heal every round, her added defense, and then on top of it, you get, because you'll have the extra points in her R2 skill, you get the minus initiative, which does help being that support right here around level 5, because that 10% usually switches up the firing order for the commanders greatly. So, yeah, I'm all about her as a support commander. But again, she's in my C team. She won't make it any higher than that. I think free to play, she is one of those that you should ascend. But last, I think Boromir's first to ascend, then Dwalin. Actually, I think Dwalin first, and then Boromir, because Frodo R0 is doable. You can use him right away because of this skill right here. One of your buddies does Ori. There was this guy that we played with, and I can't think of his name now, and it bothers me. But he was in Fire, I think, back then, and he used to talk about Ori all the time. And he was going to make Ori great. No matter what it took, he was going to do it. And back then, the respect levels, everything was so different back in 1.0. I don't even remember how a lot of it went, but he spent quite a bit of money trying to mess with Ori. And it was more of a, he wanted to see if he could do it than actually thinking it could be done. And he finally gave up after, I don't know, 3 or 4 seasons of just dumping money straight into Ori. I love when they respawn right next to you. How much are these giving me? 12. And I need 28,000, so 3 more of those, and I'll be a level 20. And that was one, so 2 more, 140. So I'll have 140. So I'll be, yeah. I think I should start scanning for level 8 tiles. I still need to take a 7, so I'll take a 7 first with them. I can honestly say I have never been a part of this game when somebody has actually said and meant it that Ori was actually crazy good. I can honestly say I had never been a part of this game when that has been said. And I have been here from, I think I started the game a month or two after it. Ooh, that is beautiful. A month or two after it started, I played continuous through. So yeah, I can't follow you saying he was crazy good. And if there was a glitch, I didn't know about it because I was with Toby at the time, and I don't think any of us would have imagined trying to use Ori if there was a glitch or no glitch. I'm spending way too much resources on troops. But let's see. And I'm not pushing it. And as you can see, I'm definitely no whale. I'm a dolphin. But 100, 150, so that's 15. I've done 18 mobs. Of course, he's marching now. So it takes 19 mobs doing it my way total to get to level 20. So that's not bad. With the 3 I did earlier and then let them rest. His relic would give bonus damage on top of max damage. Yeah, like I said, calling Ori crazy good. Yeah, I can't see it. I don't I don't even care if his relic gave him, an extra 50k damage. I mean, what's he going to end the fight with? 60k of damage? But again, that's not somebody we were looking into for glitches. Yeah, that ain't happening. That's another thing to look out for people. If you run ranged units, melee and ranged units, do not hit a tile that is full of Dunedain or rangers. They target ranged units, and your ranged units will die badly. I really want a level 8 tile now. As soon as I get to. Found it! Yay. Okay, come here. Where's did the level 20 spawn? It hasn't spawned yet. No. How much do I need? Oh, 4K. Okay, come here. I found my level 8 tile that I'm gonna hit. But I'm gonna hit that second because I want that level 7 for the first capture bonus. Damn, this guy, Bullseye's got a lot of level 8s around him. There we go. So for those that have just signed on, I want to share how crappy my spawn is. 2/3 of my area is in water. Yep. Okay, go home so we can put accessories on and go hit this level 8 tile. See, this I'm not sure about for my early game. But it's what I'm sticking with. Oh, I didn't even check if they all had their accessory on. And I wish relics opened up at level 25. Okay. So there you saw my gear. Full gear. One, Hada, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in and coming to join us. I don't know if you were just here a second ago when I showed my lovely spawn. Nope. Do the 7 first. See? 2/3 of my range is water. Adib, Adib, I hope I'm pronouncing that somewhat close. I'm very bad with this. Adib, um, yeah, Boromir's definitely better than Balin. I want to do some tests on Balin this season with my Kraken account. But Boromir is great. I always recommend him. Him and Dwalin, I recommend ascending to legendary for all new players because Dwalin is decent enough to buy time for you to get your respect up on your other damage dealers. And Boromir is solid enough to where he can be a tank or he can be in a support commander. So you're always going to want to do the Warden first, and that's his evade skill. That's the 3 allied formations, especially early game when you're only running 3. If that connects, it's amazing. It's great. Um, but even when you're running him later on, he works good with that. And then if he's running as a tank, it's his R4 skill, air, because this is added defense and it stacks. It's modifies by command and then it stacks. Which I am. Yay! I like my first occupation bonuses. Um, I am very far from new. I think this is 22 seasons now on this account. But I have Boromir in my B team. I mean, he's solid. He's an epic commander, but he's very solid. Especially if you are free to play, newer. I mean, if you spend money, you're gonna end up being able to buy commanders that are better at tanking than him, or provide more to your army. But he's definitely a good one. Okay, definitely need to slow down on troops soon. Oh, I forgot. Let's see if. Just ignore this. Yeah, I forgot I was talking to Vero or Viero? I don't know. Doesn't look like he responded after I said that. Okay. Yep, he didn't respond. Okay. Yeah, that definitely hurt. Let's see. Well, you got Undying, so the evade definitely helps. If you would have had Frodo here, I don't think you win this. And you're using, but you're also using crossbowmen all the way across. I mean, look at their, well, okay. Look at their base defense. You need a melee unit in there to put on Undying. Okay, your Saruman and your Bjorn are solid. Yeah, that's tough, but the first one's always tough. Like I said, get a melee unit in there um, on Undying. You'll see those losses come down a little bit. Come here, level 6 mobs. Come here, level 6 mobs. Juan Heda, thank you so much for the tip. That's amazing. It is very much appreciated. I don't think you were here earlier when I was talking about what I want to do. Now that I am monetized, I don't expect to make much money, but one thing I want to do is if I start getting paid like a regular monthly check from YouTube, I'm going to do drawings. I'm going to do 2 drawings every month. That the money comes in because I won't make a paycheck every time with them, most likely. But I will do 2 giveaways of this right here, the monthly bundle, because I think this is better than just buying $10 in gems. Because if you think about it, each Matham is 400 gems. So right there's 12,000 gems worth at least. So I'll do drawings for 2 of those every month for 2 people. So your tip is greatly appreciated. Yeah, Boromir all the way up to R10, absolutely. Because he's epic, it's easier for him to get there, and yeah, he can. He's solid. Like I said, I have him in my B team as the free to play player because I'm not spending the money to get like the Gills or the Undyings or those kind of commanders. No wonder she's getting her ass kicked. I just looked at her gear. Nope. So, by the time I'm done with these skills, Frodo should have hit um, that tile, that level 8 tile. So let's see. Okay. For the first one, I'll take. Oh, that's not good. Okay. That's really not good. Now I gotta waste 20 stamina. That was a good tile, too. I'm just not strong enough yet. I bet you if I had Dane on there, I would have got it. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. Now, reinforce and waste an extra 20 on it. So, BNN, you're right, one hate. A lot of people do. And like I said, I think it is probably the best value. So, what I was just talking, I said it before. Somebody gave me a tip. They put money into my account, and that's what it is, the rubies. Okay. So the rubies will actually work as currency. It won't let me click on it. But, like, if I go to buy something, I'm not going to buy it. I can use the rubies. So one of the people that I have helped with gear and things like that showed their appreciation and no, don't buy. Wanted to tip me, but they didn't want to do it through YouTube, so they did it. Took my member ID out and tipped me that way, so that I could do something on my account since it's free to play and very very small, which was very much appreciated for him to do. Very thoughtful. Juan Heda again, thank you, Hun, very very much. I mean, I kind of feel like, do I need to do a shout out for the CW show, The 100, where the name comes from? The Great Juan Heda. I swear I'm gonna end up having. Oh, crap! I almost forgot. I swear I'm gonna have to end up watching that again. So, what have we learned from this hit? I am not ready to hit level 8 tiles yet with Frodo. So, he's going to go back to doing some ops. But I think if I had Dane on there, Dane's going to push out more damage. I think Dane clears this army. Still probably the losses, but I wouldn't have had to refill in order to take it. So yeah, so I have, it's pretty much like I have money on my account that I can spend in whichever way I want. He had brought up one of the things that come out during the season. It's like a train where you buy like the first one and then you buy the second one, which is a little bit better, and then the third one, which is a little bit better, and the fourth one, and you can like pick like if you want a certain respect item or if you want a certain category of gold item. So he was bringing up that. So I'm waiting to see. I'll probably get that because that's what he brought up and that's what he had thought of about buying me. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Which means I'm probably going to end up going for a gold accessory so that I can maybe get one or two Palantirs to try to refine it. So, do I have all my. Somebody was wanting to see the size of my account. Here, I'll show you all the gold gear I have. And I got a little crappy um, physical damage dealer set going on because I put everything into Saruman because I want to try to run Saruman as the damage dealer. Let's see. Damn. I can't. can't believe Frodo's not ready yet. That's kind of disheartening to me. Okay, axe throwers it is. That's still got an hour. Okay. That I don't need to. I do have some stone stacking up though. I think I'm going to speed up the main hall after I send Frodo to do some more mobs. I'm going to do 3 more mobs with Frodo, then I'm going to switch to another army to start leveling up and start taking some tiles to get closer to the tile cap. Like I said, I love the first day grind. I don't know why. I really don't. Non-roleplay. We're a non-roleplay one, Ada. That's why I have Saruman in with Frodo and Gandalf the Grey. Now here, when you get to this third quarters, it depends on where you're at as a whole. I am happy just running shield bearers and axe throwers. Okay, even when I get to level 5, the heavy axe throwers. I'm happy with running them. I do have Gondor if I wanted to. So your third one is comes down to a personal choice. Some people will pick elves, or they'll start their journey to get iron chariots, or whatever the case may be. I have my dwarves. I'm happy. So for early game, all I need is my dwarves. So this third quarter for me is always going to be the Uruk quarters, so that I can start making breakers for siege. Granted, I am less than 3 hours into the server. No, I am exactly 3 hours into the server. Um, but I don't need anything else for what I do. I'm happy with my dwarves. So that way, whenever I want to, I can start, because with some teams, they are taking another keep on. They are taking another keep on the second day, and some don't wait until day 3 to take a keep. Just depends on the team. How big of a team, how many Krakens, things like that. Okay, he's about done. Yay, I found one more. I think he's going to do that one and that one, then he's going home. It really is not much different. People get it in their head that non-roleplay and roleplay is huge difference. It's really not. It just gives you more commanders and more kinds of units that you can use. Um, you're at a little disadvantage not knowing like the evil commanders or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with you just using your regular good side commanders. That's what you have leveled up the most. Use them. Use what you're used to. I mean, we're doing non-role play, and most people have, you know, if they've been playing non-role play a long time, they have 2 or 3 evil commanders and 1 or 2 good side commanders, or vice versa. Last season I ran Dane and then Sauron, so I had 3 good and 1 evil. I mean, you're not going to just automatically make, because it's a non-role play, you're not going to just automatically make a full evil line. It doesn't have to be full evil. Just use whatever Whatever's best in your account. Don't overthink it. Trust me. There's not much difference. I haven't even checked. Okay, I'm still way good on wood and stuff. So use what you got, Juanita. You got your Sauron to R3. Perfect. He's close to R4. As soon as he gets to R4, he's going to go into your main army. I don't. I can be honest with you. I look at so many different armies every single day, and I do mean that every single day. I do not remember which army is yours, but I can guarantee you that having me look at everything, when your Sauron turns R4, I am going to tell you to put him in your main army. He is the most impactful commander in the game. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He just provides way too much crowd control, madness, stuns, the whole 9 yards. Okay, you go home. And did you see the video, my game changing free to play army video, One Hada? And that will explain a lot about Sauron. I also did a Sauron video as well. But for smaller accounts, for free to play, low spenders, it is definitely something worth watching. Yeah, Sauron is, like I said, the most impactful. Right now, I think Undying is king when it comes to PvE. When it comes to tile early game farming, he is king. He is the best. Now, you want to talk about in PvP? I'm not going to say that Undying is OP because you can do just as good, if not better, with the Gandalf the White in your formation instead of Undying. It's a different variable, it's a different kind of mechanic if you want the evade instead of the White Council and the White Rider. Yeah, I know one. Okay, yeah, I'm. That's the same thing I'm going to tell everybody. One Hada. I mean, Sauron is usable at R2 for smaller players. I still recommend waiting till R4 because he's not going to perform to his capabilities, and therefore a lot of people will think, oh well, he's just not that good. He's overrated or something. But there is a drastic change between Respect 2 and Respect 4. Drastic change in Sauron. Well, and that's why I call Frodo the Sam the free to play player's best friend. Frodo and Sam are hands down 100% the best tank in the game. And anybody that wants to dispute that, I will flat out tell you that you do not know the game because I am talking completely just about tanking, absorbing damage. There's no better commander. The problem is when people spend money and they get these other commanders, they expect more from the tank because Frodo and Sam does nothing for the rest of your army. Okay? This R4 skill honestly is nothing. This little bit of attack to the units does really nothing. Okay, he's all about saving himself. Well, that's the part we're talking about is tanking. That's why you direct damage at him and everything like that. So people want more to where like Gil, people that run Gil as a tank. Okay, you put the gear on him. Where is Gil? Where is the siege elf? Okay, you'll put the tank gear on him, unit defense and command. Well, he's going to tank, but then he's also going to provide evade for 3 allied elf units. He's also going to buff those units attack and defense. And then once you get him enough respect to get enough skill points, he's also going to provide stun. Okay, well, he's adding a few things to it. Um, Witch King, using Witch King as a um, tank. Okay, he's going to debuff the army. He's going to cause stun here. He's going to cause a stun here. That's where it comes into play where people don't want to use, people that spend, or even people that have been in the game a long time, don't like using Frodo because he's not adding to the rest of the army. And I just have a completely different train of thought on it is he's absorbing the majority of the damage. How is that not helping the team, the rest of the team? But like I said, strictly tanking, nothing else. There is no better than Frodo. He just doesn't provide for the rest of the team like people want. Yeah, a lot of people use Gil as a tank. I see the purpose of it. I think I think Gil is a siege elf. He is part of my siege team with Gothmog, Ugthak, and Griznaka, or whatever, however you pronounce it. But I was just using him as an example. That's all. And like I said, this account's 20 some seasons in. I could be using, even Boromir. He tanks and he does a decent job at tanking, but then he also provides a chance for evade, and then you have this Horn of Gondor skill, which is the formation attack to the formation, which is the commander and the unit. So that provides something to the rest of the army. But I'm still about Frodo because I see the benefits. I mean, Sauron you can use as a tank, and he does well because he has good starting stats. Look, his base command is 180. Frodo's is 42. Oh, 44, sorry. 44. That's a huge difference. But I still choose Frodo as my tank. Falcon is another good tank. His base value is more than double of Frodo's. But Frodo's a better tank. But Falcon gives this skill right here, Thrain's Guard, which is pretty much White Council for dwarves. That's all it is. It's White Council. Just it's required to have dwarves. But he's a good tank. But he adds more. He adds other stuff to the rest of the army. But this is also why I build the way that I do, and I also use Great Beasts, so that I am getting the most out of my Frodo. I'm getting the most damage I can directed at Frodo to absorb it. It's also why my whole army as a whole is beefy enough that Krakens can hit me and I won't die on that first hit. I will cause a draw. You like attack Gil, is what you like. Abraham, you like attack Gil. I still call him Siege Elf, but he is in my B team on my Kraken account. But the reason for that is because then I can use tier 2 cavalry archers on my B team and it's cheap. That way I can use a little bit more expensive units on my A team and use the cheaper units on my B team. Okay, where are we at? I really should start taking more tiles. But I think I'm about ready to call it a night. You know what? Let me go smoke a cigarette, get a refill on my drink, and I got another half an hour in me. But let me go smoke a little bit of a cigarette. Okay, guys? And I'm gonna bring up World Chat for you again. Smile. You're live again. So I'll be right back. Give me 3 or 4 minutes, guys. Okay, I am back. Good boy. Well, we were talking about Frodo and everything, and I've piloted Kraken accounts. I just got this Kraken account that I have now, Big Al Reaper. Um, a little bit into the last season with Toby in that mega server, but um, I have experience with big accounts. I've piloted a couple big accounts. I played with the big boys the whole time. You know, Toby, we were always in the bigger servers. So, and it's nice because I have this free to play account. I have, of course, now I have the Forgotten account. That okay, that is recorded. Um, the Forgotten account that had like 4 or 5 seasons in it. Then I created an account for this content creator bash that they had that the devs put on that didn't turn out like it was supposed to. So I have experience in all the different levels, and it helps me to see the free to play side of it, to see the Kraken side of it, because that's where a lot of the YouTubers have gone wrong. Is they're only focused on the big players, so the little players haven't been getting help, and that's what I try to do. Okay, this I need a 15, and then I'm gonna grab some more tiles. I just did a quick look over here at my other server while I was stepped outside, and it's not good. I died. Oh, what is this crap? The Bone Crusher got me on my big account, and people didn't listen to me. Before I signed on for this one, I told people to make blockades, and they didn't. Oh, that's aggravating. Okay, back to here. Let's get a couple levels on this team, and then they're going to start doing sixes and sevens. Probably start with a couple fives, depending on how this turns out. Okay, that's not too bad. Could have been worse. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. He is very good at early farming because of this skill right here, incursion, and then he gains initiative the next round. I'm also going to take a look at the leaderboards in a second. If there's another 15 around, no, there isn't. I don't need that pinned. Okay, don't need that. Let's get some level 5 stones. Okay, here we go. Let's go to fellowships. Okay, Gundor's in the lead right now. Got Linden next. Rohan here. Erebor. Got Raw from Lowe's. Okay. Let's see if anybody's got a 200 yet. I bet they do since we're 3 hours in. Or, I should say, level 10. Dig Deep's in here. Squire. Nick's old. Okay. He's got a big account. Bar Hall for Mace. Awesome. He is a great, great guy. And what is it? Please tell me it's a stone. It is a stone. So, as soon as he's done, he's going to be going over to that one. And that's going to help me grow my buildings very, very fast. Level 5. I'll go take these two. Did I need somebody to do that so I can get that out the way. Sure. These commanders look good. Here's another thing with those little side mission things. You don't have to have units. You just need one on each. March them there. Don't need equipment either. He's going to take that one and that one. Then he's going to be doing a level 6. I think that's it for, oh, nope. Dots. I think I've said that a couple times in this stream. 8 red dots. I'm actually testing out Lurts too in the Kraken account because Lurts is not one that I've used before. So he's on a C team. Abraham, you might like this, my C team. It is Falcon, Undying, Lurts, and King of Men. It is definitely a different team. I wanted to try the pair up with the evasion with Falcon's Thrain's Guard. And so far, it's actually been decent. Haven't fought anybody the same size with it, unfortunately. But that season's only, we're on day 10. Do you think I have any luck whatsoever that this is going to be like a Ori, Marion, Pip, Frodo, Gandalf the Grey? Nope. Every one of them has damage skills. Of course, Arrowin's doesn't hurt bad, but damn, that's a level 3. Okay, I need that tile though. Okay, you go back home so I can put gear on you. Come on. 3 seconds, I know you're going to be there. Yeah, I wanted to see. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to really test it or look at it on how long the dwarven, how long Thrain's Guard sticks around. Um, for one, for two, check the um, evasion. If the evasion fires before Thrain's Guard, does it nullify Thrain's Guard or not? So, like I said, it was something interesting I'm trying out. But I needed a couple good reports against somebody the right size, not hitting Krakens, or somebody just completely smaller. You need some testers. Okay, let's see here. Why is this still red? Oh, alerts. Yes, I can level him, but I don't want to. Let's find a level 7. That's not gonna hurt too bad. Damn it, let me click help. That's gonna hurt. I checked that one already. I thought I had level 7s highlighted. Why doesn't it say level 7 on the tile? That's gonna hurt. But I'm gonna save that one for later. Yeah, I run Falcon as the tank. And Undying is. Let's see if I can remember his exact gear. I'm trying to get it to where Undying is going to deal, you know, 30, 30 to 45k of damage instead of just being a support. So I have him running like a Lang. What do I got on him? It's also the C team, so it's a little bit of leftover gear. But let's see, I got the Lang. There's a Lang, there's a Palantir. Lang Palantir, Berserker's Gaze. And what is the armor that I have on him? Was it a golden skin? I think it might have been in golden skin. So a Lang, golden skin, Palantir, and a Berserker's Gaze. Something like that. Try to get a little attack damage out of him. Like I said, I'm not expecting much. I'm happy if I can get 30 to 45k. Just need to do some testing. Gary Man YouTube. Do not know him. Okay, I'm hitting this tile. Is Boromir full? Yes. Does Boromir... Did I put armor? Yes, I did. Okay. No heal. Yeah, I put 5 points in the heal. I put 10 in evade, 5 in heal, 5 in whichever one gives a stun, and then I'm climbing the rest on the R2, I believe it is. I mean, Undying is only an R7 on that account. I don't even think I have an Undying unlocked on this one. Nope. Yeah, what is it? It's 10 here. I think I got 5 in here. 5 in Weapons Master, and then the rest in Undertaker. That's what it was. So 10, 5, 5 remainder. Like I said, it's definitely a different kind of build. And again, it's just testing. I want to see how the wording plays out in the reports. But it also works good with King of Men because it's my third set of gold gear. So it's not the best. King of Men comes to like 186, I think it is, with Commander Attack, and he's running 4-piece Sharp Blade to get him up to 210. Lurtz gets to 170 attack, then he has 10 from Sharp Blade, then he gets 30 from his bottom R0 skill, which gets him up to 210. So again, it's a C team with thrown together gear. Damn, it's too many losses. Yeah, he's just got command out of the from the lane, but that's what I'm talking about. I need people to test it on. I've either hit a Kraken or I've hit people that are way too small, that are this size account or smaller. And most people with my size account don't, this size account, don't run it right. Good for you, hon. And I saw you're ninth. Wow. Good job. Very good job. I can't even believe I'm that high because like I said, I'm set up for a marathon, not a sprint. I feel like I'm just rebuilding these to hit each and everything. Every time I hit something, I gotta rebuild them. Of course, I'm only doing 92 at a shot. And also, I'm 10 days into the server, so let me see something. I actually have on my phone. I have the main account, the big boy account up. Let me see. Let me see if. Oh, well, I have the other account that's there. Yeah, but this guy's a kraken. Um, okay, Undying is an R7. He's got a Lang, Divide and Conquer, a Palantir, Divide and Conquer, um, a Might, Berserker's Gaze, and a Warborn. He's got 10 points in. He's level 40. He's got 10 points in the evade, 10 points in the heal, 1 point in top R0, and then 2 points in the R2. And again, I haven't messed with the skill points yet because this is his first fighting really. And he got 22k out of his heal. And he did He only did like 10k damage, but I also don't have any points in there. I didn't redo the skills. But yeah, 22k heal with only 300 command ain't bad. Wow, when I get on my other account, it's just gonna be hell because I can already see all these tiles that I've taken are gone. Oh. Okay, what was I doing here? Hey CJ Gaming, how's it going, buddy? I'm actually just getting ready to hop off here in a couple minutes. I was not expecting to be on here for almost 4 hours already. Holy cow. 3 hours and 40 minutes. Uh, how much does he have? Okay, 150. I'm going to take a couple level 5s. I'm going to take these two level 5s. And then I'm going to hop off. And I'll hit him. Why not? So since you're just hopping on, I'll show you some of the teams that are in the server, CJ. So, wow, Grand is down here. How many people do they got in yet? They've got 50 people in. Mesa's got 68. Okay, we got more. That makes sense why we got more affluence than them. Oh man. Come on, hurry up. It's 5 o'clock, 4:45 in the morning, and I didn't get a nap before the server started like I was hoping to get. So, like I said, I'm going to take these two, hit that one um, mob, and then I'm going to sign off for the night and try to get a couple hours of sleep. It's, I think I definitely got to do this before I go to sleep, though. And then when I wake up, I will have. Ooh, let me see something. I'm wondering if I might be able to get the next main hall. No, I won't have enough stone. But I can try. Yeah, we're gonna try. Because that would be perfect to get done while I am sleeping. Make sure when you guys are speeding things up, you're hitting the use. You don't hit this button. Because see, it would use 3 more of these, which is a waste because I could just time control it. And there is those. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Collect this stuff. I still gotta get the training grounds. Crap. That's what I forgot about. Do I need the training grounds for this? No, just a subscription. Ah, conscription. And I don't care about the. I don't care about the training grounds at the moment because I want to get to barracks 11 before anything else. Whoa! What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. I should have just upgraded the conscription post instead of the barracks. How much do I have left? I got 30k of stone. Yep. Wow. You got your fourth commander. Nice. See, once you got that melee unit on your tank, you're having less losses. You got everything set. You got your in here. You're good. Saruman 5 across the board, and then start maxing them. You got these skills. Here you might want to change because you are going to be hitting um, round 4 on tiles now. So you might want the points in there. You got 18 points. I want to say I'd go 10 in here, 5 in here, and then in here. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. 10, 5, and then whatever else goes in here. Because you're going to be evading for the first, hopefully, 2 rounds, depending on the army you fight. You have the White Council, and then you have the Skin Changer. And you want that Skin Changer to just kill the rest of the tile. But it looks good. Looks really good. Okay. What level are they at? 18. Okay. And I think I'm actually done taking tiles until I get that fourth commander. I think I might. Oh. Oh. How long has he been sitting there doing nothing? Let's see. Probably should have did 4, but oh well. Yeah, so let me start the other conscription post. And then hopefully, oh yeah, and hopefully when I get up from my sleep for 2 or 3 hours, I will be able to start the um, main hall 6 or whatever one I'm going on. Okay, so I'm going to do a full batch of them, a full batch of them, and a full batch of them. Because once I get all T2s, I don't have to worry about losses because there won't be as many. Okay, I'm going to call it quits on the stream for now. Who knows? I may pop on in a few hours just to hang out for a little bit. But we'll see. All depends on how today goes and how much sleep I get. So, okay, that's it for me. So, as always, make the most out of what you got.